The more is better mentality around protein is one of the most persistent myths in nutrition, yet it can mislead people into overconsumption that offers little benefit and may even create problems for health and balance. While protein is essential for muscle repair, metabolism, immune function, and overall wellness, exceeding the body's needs does not automatically accelerate muscle gain or improve energy. In fact, consistently consuming extremely high amounts of protein, especially from supplements, bars, or processed meats, can displace other vital nutrients such as fiber, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and phytonutrients, which are essential for cardiovascular, digestive, and metabolic health. The body can only utilize a certain amount of protein at a time for muscle synthesis, and surplus protein may be converted into energy or stored as fat, rather than being used to enhance muscle or performance. The positive reality is that moderate, well-distributed protein intake provides optimal benefits without the risks associated with overconsumption. A diet that includes a variety of protein sources, chicken, eggs, lentils, nuts, cheese, quinoa, and beans, ensures that all essential amino acids are available while also delivering fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Eggs at breakfast, for instance, provide high-quality, easily digestible protein along with B vitamins and choline, supporting energy metabolism and brain health. Lunch might feature a balanced portion of chicken with quinoa and roasted vegetables, combining animal protein with plant-based protein and fiber to create a complete, nutrient-dense meal. Snacks such as a handful of nuts, Greek yogurt, or roasted chickpeas contribute protein along with healthy fats, minerals, and fiber, helping maintain satiety and prevent overeating later in the day. Dinner could incorporate a lentil and vegetable stew with a side of brown rice or beans with a grain salad, combining complementary proteins to ensure amino acid adequacy while promoting digestive health. This approach highlights that quality, variety, and timing matter more than sheer quantity. Practical implementation involves portion awareness and meal planning rather than constant supplementation or excessive intake. A common pitfall is the overuse of protein bars or shakes, consumed in place of whole foods. For example, someone who eats a protein bar with every snack and adds multiple shakes to meals may exceed daily protein needs while missing out on fiber, phytonutrients, and healthy fats from vegetables, grains, and nuts. By contrast, a balanced approach focuses on moderate servings, roughly 3 to 4 ounces of meat or fish, 2 eggs, a half cup of cooked legumes, or a small handful of nuts per meal, spread across the day. Combining these sources ensures complete amino acid intake, steady energy, and sustained satiety without overloading the body or displacing other nutrients. A key warning is that excessive protein intake, particularly from processed or supplemental sources, can have unintended consequences. Over-reliance on protein bars, powders, or high-fat meats may contribute to digestive discomfort, strain on the kidneys in susceptible individuals, higher saturated fat intake, and reduce consumption of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Excess protein alone does not enhance performance or muscle growth beyond what is achieved with moderate, well-timed servings combined with exercise and balanced nutrition. Additionally, extremely high-protein diets may be expensive, monotonous, and difficult to sustain long-term, reducing adherence to healthy eating habits overall. The benefits of a balanced protein approach extend beyond muscle maintenance. By integrating moderate amounts of chicken, eggs, lentils, beans, quinoa, nuts, and cheese, meals become nutrient-dense, digestible, and supportive of metabolic health. Fiber from legumes and whole grains enhances gut function, stabilizes blood sugar, and improves satiety. Micronutrients such as magnesium, iron, zinc, calcium, and B vitamins are provided alongside protein, supporting cardiovascular, skeletal, and nervous system health. This combined approach also allows the inclusion of healthy fats, antioxidants, and phytonutrients, which are essential for long-term wellness and not supplied by protein alone. Practical meal examples illustrate the difference between overdoing protein and following a balanced strategy. A protein overload approach might involve 3 protein shakes, 2 bars, and a large steak, with minimal vegetables or grains, leaving the diet low in fiber and micronutrients. A balanced approach, by contrast, distributes protein across meals with complementary sources. A breakfast of scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach, a lunch of grilled chicken and quinoa salad with beans and vegetables, a mid-afternoon snack of Greek yogurt with berries, and a dinner of lentil stew with roasted vegetables and a side of whole grain bread. Each meal provides moderate protein, additional nutrients, and fiber, demonstrating that achieving protein goals does not require extremes or replacement of whole foods. Another positive aspect of moderation is sustainability. Balanced protein intake supports muscle maintenance, energy, and recovery while making it easier to adhere to long-term healthy eating patterns. It reduces reliance on costly supplements and prevents the psychological burden of guilt or stress associated with restrictive, high-protein diets. Portioning protein strategically, combining plant and animal sources, and pairing with fiber-rich carbohydrates and healthy fats ensures that the diet remains enjoyable, diverse, and nutritionally complete. The overarching message is that more protein is not always better. The warning is that overconsumption, especially from processed or isolated sources, can reduce nutrient diversity, impair digestion, and fail to provide additional benefits for muscle or energy. The positive reality is that by consuming moderate, thoughtfully portioned protein from a variety of sources, chicken, eggs, lentils, beans, quinoa, nuts, and cheese, spread across meals and combined with vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, individuals can maximize muscle repair, metabolic function, satiety, and long-term health. A balanced approach reinforces sustainability, variety, and enjoyment, proving that strategic protein intake, rather than sheer quantity, is the key to optimal results.